Hey guys, and it's Cyrus here, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft, back with yet another little burly update for you. Just keeping you up to date with how things are going on Mojang's side of the whatever, I don't know, side of the game, I guess, their development side as opposed to our gaming side. So right now I'm just jumping through this jungle for no particular reason, just practicing my parkour kind of thing, failing a little bit there, but there we go. So, starting off, I've got a whole bunch of items here which is hopefully going to guide me through this thing. So, first of all, one of the most important things, or like mechanic changing things of the entire game, I think, since the last update, is how ender chests work. I don't know whether Jeb was listening to what people were saying about the ender chest and decided to change it up a little bit, I don't know, but apparently now, if you place an ender chest, it'll have an inventory per person. Not per, like, server or per world or whatever, but per person. So if I put my junk in this ender chest, and then someone else comes along and puts their junk in it, they won't see my stuff. So this could be very, very useful for banks. Makes me think of RuneScape. You could have an ender chest here, and an ender chest over there. I put my items in here, I go over there and put my items, or take my items out, and other people can put their items in it, and so on and so forth. What you could actually do is have, like, a whole bunch of ender chests lined up to actually make it look a little bit better, so that if someone's using this chest, then you can come in and use this chest along here or whatever. So this is going to end up like RuneScape banks, or banks in pretty much any MMORPG you can think of. World of Warcraft, Perfect World, I can't think of any more that actually use banks. I think those are the only three I've really had a look at and played, although I haven't played World of Warcraft. Anyway, this is Minecraft. What else we got? We've got the Ender portal block, now available in our creative menus under decoration blocks, I do believe. There it is, the end portal. So we can do stuff with those. Let me just see if I can find an Eye of Ender. Well, that'd be miscellaneous. Is it eyes of Enders I want? Yep. So we can actually make our own little portals and stuff now. That is actually a very good point. I wonder if we can make our own portals now. I'm not going to build it here. I've got a whole bunch of dirt, so I can actually just build stuff like floating around. But let me just put this in here and start a portal. I wonder, oh no, I don't need the corner blocks, I'll knock those out in a moment, but I wonder if we can actually make our own portals wherever we want them now. So we can have a portal to the end in the middle of nowhere. Let me just see if I can fill these up. I don't want to... Whoops. I don't know where that was going. Is that actually pointing here now? Nope, it's pointing over there to the nearest stronghold. Fair enough. And what happens if we do this? Does that work? No. So even though we can... Or does it need the corners? I can't remember now. Let me put the corners in. Maybe it needs the lava underneath as well. I don't know how these work. But it looks like even though we've got our own end portal blocks, we can't actually put them in. It could be something to do with the way I've aligned these. It looks like the way I've put these eyes in, that they're not all perfectly aligned. Maybe I need to do these this way so they're facing the right direction. I do not know how these should be aligned properly. Is that better? It looks better. Looks like they're all aligned kind of in a circle now, but that doesn't make an end portal. Maybe there is a way to do it. Maybe I'm just like not lining them up properly. I don't know. Another thing that's quite interesting, I think, that's come out in this update is this. An upside down lever. Looks very interesting to me, and I'm assuming that will power the redstone right on top of it. Let's try that out now. And there we go. Redstone powered. So that looks like a funky little tool. I can't think off the top of my head any cases where I've wished I could put a lever block on the top or on the bottom of a block above me, like on my ceiling. But I'm sure there'll be a case where it will be just the thing you need to kind of make your contraption work properly. You can't knock out a block somewhere to put your lever in, so you can put it above your head. Can't place them on leaves, can you? No, didn't think so. Right, so what we got next? We've got a wooden pressure plate. A wooden pressure plate. Right, let me get over to where I can place this. Let's stick it down on the beach down here. And I'll lay some redstone out just so we can see that it's doing something. Now, I'm pretty sure you couldn't do this before, but you can now. So if you shoot a pressure plate with an arrow, it activates it. And you can't pick up the arrow. So there we go. So it's a non-resettable, shootable thing. It would be good for some sort of target practice, I guess. You could have like holes you have to shoot down, although that'd be fairly easy, I guess. But either way, arrows now activate wooden pressure plates. So again, if you can think of something to do with that, that's pretty cool. Another thing, I'm going to show you the boat off last. This should have the right hitbox now, apparently. So as you can see here, since I'm not actually looking at the stairs, I can hit the block behind it. So this will be handy for when you're making those big staircases. So say I'm making a staircase here, and this is my staircase, and I decide I want the outside to be all dirt, or say all stone. Let me grab a block of stone. So I've decided I want the outside to be all stone. So before I'd be doing this, I'd fill these out, put stone there, put stone there and there, and stone there and there. And I'd be stuck with these two little dirty blocks, or dirt blocks, I guess. And if I wanted to replace those, and this one here, if I wanted to replace them, then I'd have to knock out the stair block to get at them. But now, we can just look at them and replace them, since no longer counts as looking at the stair block. For any of you that didn't really understand that, don't worry about it. If any of you did understand it, then I'm pretty sure you've tried to do something similar to this before and figured you had to knock out the stair blocks. So the last little update, this is going to be a very short video by the way, it's not a huge amount of updates in this video, or in this update snapshot. There's more bug fixes than anything else, I do believe. Apparently, boats are muchos improvedos. They're a lot easier to use and control. To be perfectly honest, the controls seem about the same for me. About the same to me, even. Doesn't look too much different. Apparently they're easier to control. They might be better to control in multiplayer, I guess, because these controls seem pretty much the same as what they were before to me. So if I look over here, go in a slight circle, but apparently they do go faster than they used to now, so trying to get some speed up here, and I'm going to crash into this little mountainside here. I don't know if that was faster, didn't feel too much faster, maybe it's only slightly faster, but there we go. Apparently boats have been improved. I'll have to wait till I'm playing multiplayer to see if they're any better than they used to be. They're horrible laggy boats. Let me just chuck my stuff in the water. I'm going to be a horrible bum and just litter everywhere. There'll be people having to get in here and clean that stuff out. Okay, so even with the speed of the boats now, the boats do have a pretty big turning circle, and I'm guessing you still wreck your boats and end up with sticks and planks. I don't know if that's what I've still got. Where's my inventory? Yep, sticks and planks. You end up with sticks and planks. And not enough sticks and planks to even be able to build another boat. So careful with the new boat speeds, because yeah, I'm guessing you'll be more likely to crash boats because you'll be going faster now. Don't know what I just climbed up there. Managed to climb up this vine somehow. I'm just trying to get back to where I started now to end this video. It's getting dark. It's turning into night time. It's becoming night time. I don't know. Sun's setting. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to hide down this little hole for the next time I log on to this server, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the next snapshot, or the current version of Minecraft, whatever you're playing. Hope you enjoy what you do. Make sure whatever you are doing, you have some fun. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care, and goodbye, guys.